Welcome back to today's class. Now today I'll be teaching you on how to solve simultaneous equation using the substitution method. On our last video, we actually solved simultaneous equation using the elimination method, and hope by now you might have mastered that method of solving simultaneous equation problem. Now today we'll be going to substitution method, but my advice is that you should try and master the two of them, because in different situation or scenarios the two methods are very useful. You understand? So try and master the two. So that is why you have to pay attention and watch this video to the end, so you can actually know how to solve simultaneous equation using the elimination method. Like I said, everything is simple. Just put your head to it and ask questions. So if you have any questions concerning the last video, please kindly drop your question right now, and I promise to get back to you with a feedback. Now to this lesson, we'll be looking at this equation. So looking at this equation, we see 4x minus 2y equals to 10, then x plus y equals to 4. On our last video, we also used the same equation for elimination method. So we are going to solve it and also see if our answer corresponds with the previous answer on the previous video. But I know definitely, no matter the method you are using, no matter the method you are using, no matter the style you are using, answers are definitely answers if the right step are followed, and if proper if your answers are accurate, answers will give you the final correct answer. So let's go back to it. Now in substitution method, we are going to take one of the equation first. We are going to take one of this equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. We substitute it in a way that we're going to solve it by making one of the unknown subject of formula. So we'll say making one unknown subject of formula. Now making this thing subject of formula. So what do we mean by unknown? X and y are unknown because that is what we are looking for. We are looking for x and y. Now since we are looking for both, we are going to take, so let's say using equation 1 or equation 2, let's take it, solve for x. So what we solve for, now say x plus y equals to 4, which is equation 2, right? So we say x equals to 4 minus y, right? This is equation 3. So our next equation will come up with, now after solving using equation 2, we are going to label that equation 3. Now the reason why we are labeling equation 3, or this one you should label your equations to make it it's very important. It enables you to keep track and also make your work easier and understandable. Equation 3. Now the next step in substitution method is we are going to substitute this equation in equation 1. So we are going to substitute equation 3 in equation 1, knowing that x is equals to 4 minus y. So what I mean by substituting equation 3 in equation 1, I mean that we are going to substitute x in equation in equation 1. That means anywhere we see x, we are going to write 4 minus minus y. So we'll say substitute x in equation 1, right? So what we are going to do in this scenario now, we are going to say write out equation 1 as 4x minus 2y equals to 10. Right, this is equation 1. So I told you we are going to substitute x, right? We are going to substitute x. Please understand the word substitute. That means we are going to replace x with 4 minus y, right? Let me write it clearly. 4 minus y. So anywhere we see x, we put 4 minus y. So we have 4 open bracket 4 minus y close the bracket minus 2y equals to 10. Please, if you understand it, please kindly click on the like button and subscribe button, and also drop your comment. And if you understand, please, I understand. But if you don't understand, put I don't understand, because what I love is that as I'm teaching, I want my students to understand, to follow up with the class. So now this is it. So with this now, we're able to solve for what? For y. But if y, look at this whole equation you are seeing now, this whole point we are now, you notice that there is not x in this equation. That means indirectly we have substituted x out of the equation. So in this equation now, it's solvable and we can only have one unknown, so definitely we can solve for the unknown. So what we are going to do is that we are going to come here and say, we are going to open this bracket by saying 4 times 4 give us 16 minus 4 times y give us 4y minus 2y equals to 10. One thing I even love substitution method more than the elimination method. You understand? It gives me freedom to do what I want to do. So now another thing I'm going to do is that I'll collect like terms. So I'll bring, say, minus 4y minus 2y equals to 10 minus 16. Add these two together, give us 6y, if I'm correct. 6y equals to minus 6. How did I get 6y? When you are having two negative numbers like this, you say minus y minus 2, you add both of together and it will give you a negative sign. If you don't understand this, I'm going to do a topic on it very soon. So if you don't understand how I got this, or you want more explanation how I work on this to give us minus 6y, please kindly drop it on this comment box and you get a feedback on that. But I know it is very easy. Now we are going to divide both side, right? Divide both side. So what we are going to do, say minus 6y divided by 6 minus 6 is equals to minus 6 divided by minus 6. Cancel, minus 6 cancel 6, so we have our y standing alone equals to minus cancel minus 6 divided by 6 give us 1. Definitely our y is 1. So if you look at the previous video, we actually got y as what? 1. So what do? We just need to substitute. We substitute y now in equation 3. That's why I said you should try and always label, make the marker or whoever is going through your work understand what you are doing. So this is equation 3. Why do we pick equation 3? Why can't we pick equation 2? Any of the equation is applicable, you understand? But this one we are picking equation 3. It is very sensible since we are looking for x. It's very sensible to take equation 3 because x is already equal to what we are looking for. So we say equation 3 is x equals to 4 minus y. So x will be equals to what? 4 4 so okay, 4 minus y, sorry about that. So x will be equals to 4 minus what, 1. So x will be equals to 3. So this is the end of our class. We'll be able to come up with these two equations now, the two unknown. Are you getting that? If you check our previous video, you find out that this was the same answer we got. Now the question is, some of you be asking, well, what are the unknown we should start with? You can start with any of the unknown. You can solve for any of the unknown. You can solve for x and also solve for y. So thank you for today's